It's in really good shape. Presumably, what's got this motor that Jordan used compared to the things. Here's pictures of all early pallets. They're inserted into the video. It's got this same plate and that there. This is definitely made using the original tooling, which I would expect. They wouldn't remake this tooling just for this. It doesn't seem like you see the same injection noise, defect or artifact there. Anyway, in USA is still there. The rest of the information is not. There's one side wants to go down more than the others. No better than the plastic. Unfortunately, the answer is yes. On the original one, then you can kind of see the cutout where the it's quite restrictive. Where the this thing would be, but yeah, that's quieter. Push buttons are good. And it's just you can switch weaker than the normal one. To me, it's just about 5 minutes here. Date on the and there's probably a way I can modify this, like cut out every other bin or something like that. But no sort of. And then you have the issue of the front being supported. Molded, they have those little wheels that tell you the date. There's nothing in here, so I don't think we can reasonably put that back together. Open the motor housing. Oh, here's a sticker on here. I didn't even look to see how much current it was. Part number 020350558. But this thing had a very helpful. Is a metal wire rear grill like this. Okay, so taking the motor apart, unfortunately there's no... I would say that this is probably the best band you could buy these days. Date code. Of course, they probably there's nothing in any of this. Of course, this is the same... Any existence to this motor housing. Any evidence that things exist in all their table fans these days. This one. But I know one other that I mentioned, which was... There's no date code in any of this. Early 2000s model. This one is... I don't know if there's any quite recent or anything like that. I mean, I'm actually very impressed with this thing, except for that stupid vibration, and I really don't know what to do about that. It's a plastic blade. I know Jordan U 6689-2 Jordan U balance 16 PE. I don't know how. Let's say 16 PE. Probably 111 or something like that. And inside this blade thing here, it says, I don't know 451 what this thing's target audience would be. PC238. Because, I mean, the only thing I think was commercial use. 16 well, the old design to still exist. Because where would you buy this? I've looked at Lasco's website many times throughout the years. Almost certainly while this was still being sold, assuming it's not. I don't believe there's anything stamped anywhere else. And there's no mention of this. Googling it, there's no mention of this thing existing except for the Air King version, which is completely different. Compared to the original. So what is the deal with this? It's a Lasco brand product, which is not a commercial. This, of course, is the same brand. It would be an Air King that Lasco likes to use in everything. But it's not sold in retail packaging. And the manual, we're going to put it back together. Only. I'm not sure how old this is, man. What would the target audience of this be? This logo's not that old. I think it's like 2015 or something they started using this logo. I'm wondering if it's 2017. This manual says revision. Here's another image in here. You can see this shows the old 17 with the metal grill and the handle and raised style XPS. And this one shows the old style oscillator. We're back out of the box to the standard out-of-box experience. Here are, we'll put that together. So like I mentioned, the base is the same as the original parts, 2150. It doesn't seem to be made in a different plastic. I know it's got kind of scratch in it. In the 2000s, Lasco switched to a shittier plastic that likes to degrade. I guess only time will really tell. The 16-inch version, of course, originally would have had a larger base. Yeah, it's basically the same motor Lasco uses on every product. I don't know about this weight, though. So also important to notice that, like I said, I've dealt with 16-inch Lasco fans, even the performance ones before.
Corresponds to a
And they don't use that blade set. I don't know what this blade set is. It looks like the original shape, but it's less
Lasco's dead product.
It's running faster because it's a bit louder, but it's really not loud.
Guys that being commercial.
However, it would just be so much better if that rear grill wasn't plastic.
It is
But other than that, it's great. Of course, balance issue is not really. We're doing the product itself. That's a quality control issue.
This rear guard,
Lasco
performance this thing has.
King of quality control issues.
These blades are not very pitched.
How is that? Thunder? Weird thunder.
And this just kind of snaps into there. One of these stupid ones that doesn't use.
It's got the classic
rear metal grill.
This cable in here is too tight.
These originally used.
Pull a bit of slack on it.
Please, sorry, quit making that sound. Or, yeah,
These types of things. This is definitely interesting. That's definitely interesting. Anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any knowledge on this model, or anything that would be of